I'm going to buy the Dallas Cowboys. But that wasn't the interesting part. That wasn't the shocker. The shocker is this. After 29 years, the beloved Tom Landry and GM Tech Schramm fired him. And I'm here to tell you this. It was the best move Jerry Jones made, or one of the best moves Jerry Jones made. Everybody wants to critique Jerry Jones and the way he does business and the way he is. But I'm going to be honest with you. That was the first step in turning this franchise around. I love Tom Landry, and he did so many great things for the Dallas Cowboys. And so did Tex Schramm. But I'm going to tell you something right now. He bought this team, and he knew they needed change. And he had the stones to make the unpopular decision to bring his buddy in, Jimmy Johnson, to turn this. And I know we're going to get into that, but he brought his buddy, Jimmy Johnson, in to turn this franchise around. So, you know what? All you Jerry Jones haters, you can't hold him accountable for letting Tom Landry go. I know Dallas fans were distraught, disgusted, lost fans, but I'm going to be honest with you. It was the best move that Jerry Jones made at a young age.
Yeah, so there's a lot of. So one, the documentary is fantastic. I suggest everybody watch it. If you're not a Cowboys fan, I know we're biased here, but you got to watch it. So what made that whole thing incredible is that, I went into that series. I was born in 1988, so I didn't live through those days. But it's one of those things where
I did.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to call you out on your age here, or you, Scotty, as well. But I didn't live through it. But I knew of the story about firing the legend Tom Landry and cleaning house. But I never knew it was called Saturday Night Massacre. So seeing that was pretty cool. But the backlash that Jerry Jones received when he did these moves, and he stuck to his guns. He said, "This is the best move for the Cowboys," and I gained a lot of respect for Jerry Jones watching the documentary. Now, he labeled himself in the opening episode as the villain. He's coming in as the guy from out of town, from Arkansas. Is he going to bring the Cowboys out of, away from Dallas? Like, all these things were thrown his way, but he loves the Dallas Cowboys. And his dream was to own the Dallas Cowboys. It gives me chills talking about it. I was like, became a Jerry Jones fan, like, because we know how it ended. Now, he could have bought this team and lost it with all the gambles he made. But he brought his brother from Arkansas, another fellow Razorback that he roomed with in college, knew that Jimmy Johnson is a winner. Everywhere he goes, he's a winner. He was a winner at Miami, and he brought him to the Dallas Cowboys to replace a legend, a Super Bowl winner, Tom Landry.
You say that he is a legend, but what Jerry Jones recognized is that when Tom Landry was in his later years, he was, I hate to say it, he was Jerry Jones. Tom Landry is Jerry Jones of now. He was up at a podium. He would forget players' names.
Yeah.
He would his memory was lost. I'm not saying there's no proof that there was a dementia going on or any other type of memory loss. But I'll be honest with you, like Jerry Jones knew that was a concern, and like you said, Jimmy Johnson was like, there was no doubt about Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson was a successful guy at the University of Miami.
But back then, taking a college coach to the NFL wasn't as common as it is today. Jerry Jones took a huge risk by taking a college coach.
I don't think so.
They talk about it in the docuseries.
Yeah,
that he was one of the first guys to do something like this.
Okay, but you're missing the point. He didn't take any college coach. It was his roommate. His buddy. They went out to the Mexican restaurant and thought they were going to be undercover and nobody was going to see them. But
it was Tom Landry's hangout.
Well, he didn't know that at the time.
But it made him the more of a villain.
Yeah.
But my point of the matter is this. It wasn't just what you're missing, I think, a little bit is this. It wasn't just bringing this, quote, Jimmy Johnson from the University of Miami to Dallas to turn this team around. It was Jimmy Johnson, Jerry Jones's roommate at Arkansas, and a proven winner at University of Miami that he brought him in and he trusted him. There was loyalty. He trusted him and they were tight. They were friends. And that's what brought Jimmy Johnson to the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, but Jimmy Johnson bringing him in got Jerry even more backlash by firing Landry to an unproven college coach. And back in '89 is not a common thing. So Jerry took a lot of heat. And I am saying that I agree with you. Like, Jimmy Johnson was a winner in college, but doesn't mean he's going to win in the NFL. His first season, they went 1-15.
Well, there's no guarantee you grab a coach today from the NFL. You think
okay, but that's a whatever viewpoint. I'm saying that Jerry Jones in 1989 took a Jimmy Johnson. He went 1-15 his first year, 7-9 his second year. He didn't have a winning season until his third year, and that's the year everything exploded. So all I'm saying is that Jerry Jones did something like not as a regular NFL owner would do. Took a chance on his buddy that he knew Jimmy Johnson. He felt comfortable with Jimmy Johnson. He even said, "I trust Jimmy Johnson is going to be the guy, and he's worth 5 Heisman trophies."
Yeah.
So again, I think again, I agree with you. The best thing he ever did, but I'm also proud of Jerry Jones for sitting there and taking it for 2 years in a row, being a laughing stock of the NFL in a way. And he's like, "No, what? I did the right thing," and at the end, he did the right thing.
Yeah, and he was even more, I would say he's even more of a villain because not just because he's hiring a college coach, but because it was his friend. I know, Lombardi, you're saying that, well, they were tight, but that made him even more of a villain.
Exactly.